You have to bear with me in this one video. This is beautiful. Yes, right? Because I just took shower. I got a meeting after that, so I was like, I cannot comb the hair. And I also wanted to record the video. Anyway, so thank you so much for joining in. I think this is going to be a slightly longer video than the videos where we talk about something very special, 16 checklist of challenges that I face, which you may also face, which I kind of felt yesterday to record this for you, because this is something that we all typically face and we should be aware from get-go. And if you're not aware of it, every time you face a challenge, you'll be like, oh, entrepreneurship is not for me. I quit. I'm going to back. I was better up there. I was like, you'll start questioning yourself and having doubts. Why do you have to question yourself and have doubts when this is something, these are the common challenges that is kind of faced by the whole this is online based industry, right? So online based selling courses sort of a thing. So these similar challenges are faced by every entrepreneur. Okay, every entrepreneur. This is something that I've kind of figured out. Is like this came top of my mind. The 16 pointers, 16 checklist, like checklist 1. Okay, struggle phase, challenge phase, done. Move on to the next challenge. Move on to the next challenge. Move on to the next challenge. So I'm just saying, like, be aware of this because this is going to be a typical question. I've kind of listed on my ones where we are going to talk about first of the. Thank you so much for joining this one video. We are going to talk about 16 checklists of challenges. Now, first one, the first ever challenge that I'm going to face. Okay, is this my superpower? The first ever is like, okay, is this going to be my industry? Is this going to be my domain? Is this going to be my niche? Is this what I'm going to work on? Okay, if this is something that I'm going to work on, will people resonate with me? If what I'm talking, people going to listen to me? Is what I'm saying, is it going to make sense to people? Okay, should I be doing something else that's going to get? Should I be, say, for example, if I'm to calligraphy, should I be getting into digital marketing so that there's money there, or should I be getting into painting? I think people who are into painting superpowers, they are making more money. So these type of thoughts are going to come and consume you if you're not aware of it. So my suggestion, pick one, keep on moving forward. You just have to add tactical strategies to it. Anything can work today. Cool. That's like the first struggle. Okay, is this going to be my superpower? Second one, my target audience. This is something that I faced all the way till, say, good 1.5 years. Okay, my target audience. The first question is, whenever you are learning, whenever you are creating courses, you should know that your course is for everyone. The common ideology that we all have is, yes, your course, if you're teaching people how to lose weight, lose fat, gain muscle, get six-pack abs, get into yoga, learn coding, learn a language, learn algebra, get into interior designing, get into calligraphy, get into web designing, funnel. Your courses has a potential to reach 8 billion people. That's the first thought. But the second thought, your course is not meant for 8 billion people. When I started, okay, my course is for everyone. Okay, that literally solves everyone's problem. But then it's not the priority for everyone. That's why for me, currently, what I'm doing is I am just teaching introverts how can you build the business as such. Like, forget about 8 billion people. I just want to focus on introverts. 25 age category, 27 age category to 30. That's all. That's the age category I want to tackle. Cool. Now, if you're below or above that, it's completely fine. You just got into the community. Well, introvert category, right? So the next challenge that you're going to face is going to be, okay, who is my target audience? So you need to be very well defining who is your audience. Based on that, we can start working on other things. Now, when you start, okay, superpower is great. Target audience is kind of narrowed down. The third challenge you're going to definitely face is going to be, you open the book, you want to start scripting the course, you're going blank with scripting. No, that's the point. This happens because you don't have practice of scripting, you don't have practice of recording the course or working on the course and doing things. So you should not beat yourself up in this one point where, okay, I've got not enough, I'm not great at what I'm doing, I'm not good at what I'm doing, I have not that great of a knowledge. I should be going reading books, watching videos and buying other courses, learning a lot of things, getting into Skillshare, those things are right, but what you're actually building is going to make more sense than consuming. So you just have to think about two things. People out there, I am just one step ahead than other people. The people that I'm going to create courses for. Second one, the thing that I'm going to create courses around, people are in desperate need. For example, if you're teaching people how can they build calligraphy based home business, for example, think about, okay, you've got some experience, just 2% experience. Cool. Just like a 1 year's experience in calligraphy business. That's all. You're doing calligraphy plus you're helping people with business. Okay, but think about the people out there who are into calligraphy, but they are not into business. they are in desperate need of someone guiding them and helping them build the business part of it. Because the day reels goes off, their business are gone, because that's not the business anyway. So you are these two things. You have got like 2% more experience than them, or just a step ahead than them, and they are in desperate need. Think about it, you start scripting it down. Again, it's a matter of practice. Third one is you are going to consume a lot of time scripting. We are recording this on 2022. Okay, 31st of August 2022. 2021, way back June, July, August, September, I started scripting my courses. One course used to take me like good a month, 2 months to script it out. Cool. The challenge you're going to face is, since you don't have much of a practice and experience, again, practice is experience, experience is practice, you will take time to create the course. Now, when you're taking time to create the course, think about it, that course is going to solve a problem. So you don't have to create the course, take 30 days or 60 days of creating the course and look back at the course and like, this is pathetic in nature, I'm going to redo it. You're going to take another 2 months, then another 2 months, another 2 months. You're just going to delay a lot of time. So this is going to take time for your scripting. Take time, record it out, make the cash flow, get the cash flow, and then redo the whole thing. If you feel like you want to do you want to do the whole thing again, because you will, towards the end of the day, you're going to feel you want to do the redo again. Cool. Then fifth checklist is going to be all about Fifth checklist is going to be all about fear of recording. You are definitely going to have this big overwhelming phobias like how can I record? Because after recording for 30 days, I still have that fears like I'm getting overwhelmed to recording. I'm not feeling very well to record. I'm feeling I don't know whether I'm going to do it or not. So one quote that I made for myself those days way back in February, where I did good recording for like 25 days and then I was kind of feeling overwhelmed. Like I dude, I've already got it practice. Then I kind of made a quote that I'm going to give it to you is do more when you feel overwhelmed. So that day, instead of recording 2 to 3 videos, I recorded 7 to 8 videos. Okay, great. Overcome. Became a story. So when you have fear of recording, I'm going to give you one small challenge, which is going to be the biggest challenge of your life, where record 2 videos on a daily basis and publish that on YouTube channel. And don't share it with anyone. You're just doing so that you can fight the fear. Cool. Recording 2 videos on a daily basis. Third one is the biggest challenge of the whole thing is going to be you get to enjoy the editing part of it. Since you're new to editing, you're going to use those intros and outros and subtitles and colorful fonts and those transitions and that music and that color and that animation and those clips and that clips and whatnot. I used to take like good 45 to 1 hour to edit one single video. In a day, I used to edit like 2 to 3 videos. Now I'm editing like 17 videos a day. Yesterday I edited 17 videos a day. Yesterday, 30th of August 2022. 2 years back, I used to edit like 2 videos a day. That's all. It's going to consume a lot of your time because you start enjoying it. Yes, editing is great. Now that you're first time into doing something, since you start liking, you just started liking the way the ice cream tastes. So you want to eat ice cream 3 times a week. That is what it's going to do is cause your sore throat, cold, cough, and it's going to do terrible things to you. When we start enjoying editing, that's great for business. It's going to consume a lot of your time. So the point is, look at this one video that you're watching, like how minimal of an editing that I've got. No presentations, no Canva, no mind map, nothing. So that you can pick speed than perfection. This is going to decide that. So when you talk about 2 videos on a daily basis, this is going to assist you, or you're going to get into that loop of perfection. Point number 7 is going to be getting into tools without planning and going broke. So you want, say for example, I suggest you start getting into ConvertKit and start writing bits. So when I say that to you, I mean first write emails in Google document, add links to it, add documents to it, add files to it, add links to it, add emojis to it, and then get into ConvertKit, that application. So we have to plan very practically. The way I have kind of designed Introvert Entrepreneur Buckle Up Challenge is that one thing that you can just search for investment in the channel. You will find one video which is when to invest in tools. What is the right time to invest in tools? Just type in right time. I kind of segmented the whole thing. It's like first create the content and then get into the tools part of it. If you just get into tools, like the way I did it, I had hosting, domain, funnel, teaching platform, webinar platform, the integration, the email marketing, everything. I've got like 7 to 8 platforms. I was billing for so they were billing me for like 25,000 rupees a month, and the platforms that I was using was useless because I did not had a single mail, did not had my product process ready, my webinars were not ready, my emails were not ready. Like I did not had landing pages, I did not had emails listed on in the email marketing system, I did not had courses ready with me, and I had nothing. So getting into tools, getting excited will is just one direction that's going to get you broke. Cool. Point number 8. I'm very hard on this one video because there's a reality. But eighth one is figuring out the cash flow. Now, since you've already got broke in the previous step, now you're going to figure out cash flow. How can I start making cash flow? And one of the biggest challenges you're going to get is making money online is going to be easy. Yes, making money online is easy, but starting to make money is going to be difficult. Just like any other industry, starting to do anything, you want to lift weights. Over a period of momentum, it's going to be great. You don't have muscle soreness. But when you're starting off, you cannot even move a muscle after like a day's intense workout. That's what happens. Cool. You then start to figure out the cash flow of it. Then, ninth part is you start facing the technical fear. Fear of technology. Like, okay, how can I integrate email marketing system with the funnel? Or what should I be doing with funnels? Like, how can I integrate funnels with the Razor Gateway? Then how can I send people to my Google Sheet that I've got, then email marketing system, then send them to the Zoom meeting that I've got, a Zoom webinar that I've got, then how can I fill this, that, the integration part of it. That's going to be the biggest fear. Again, technology is not the fear. Technology is all about step by step process. If one single step, with my experience, if one single step is not working, there is some glitch in some other step. So when you're following a system, step by step, it's going to get easy for you. So it's all about steps. Think about creating funnels in steps. If I say, okay, go create funnels, it's going to be difficult. If I give you steps on how can you do that in a very strategic manner, you do this. That's why steps are very important. Like, just follow the steps blindly. If you follow the steps blindly, what are you going to watch then? Don't follow the steps blindly. Follow the steps. It's a joke, dad jokes, mom jokes. Point number 10. Facing Facebook advertisements. Facebook advertisements is definitely going to be one of the biggest challenges of your entire journey. Where this is with experience that I'm saying is, after no matter how much experience that I got with the Facebook algorithm, the way algorithm works, the psychology you need to be having to publish, to have ad copies, the call to actions, the ad creatives, the time of it. No matter how much that I've learned, one thing that I've learned over a period of time is like, I was just 0.0001% into learning Facebook advertisements when I actually thought that I'm great at it. I just have to face this reality. And then what I did, I then have to start learning about Facebook advertisements, which is going to take time, or I need to delegate this work to some other agency that I want to work with. I chose the second one. It's like, you deal with it for the moment, I'm going to learn it later on, and then I'm going to help people out with that. Cool. So facing Facebook advertisements. Then I think 15 checklists, not 16. The next point is, after you start getting leads, how do you increase the lead count? That's going to be one of the biggest challenge. Then how the lead, it's up to agency. Just forget about it. Like, how can you ask them, like, what is the target of getting leads and what type of leads are you getting me? I just want quality leads who are going to understand what I'm saying and going to buy what I'm selling them. Cool. The next challenge is going to be, okay, leads. The 13th challenge, 12th challenge is going to be once you start getting the leads. Then the next thing is like, you want the open rate to increase. Open rate of your WhatsApp group, the Telegram group, the email marketing that you said, they have to start opening the mails, the messages that you said, so that you can sell them something. Make sense? Leads, the open rate. Once they open the message, cool, say you've got like good open rate, then the next challenge is show up rate in your webinars and workshops. Once they open, what do they do next? Like, okay, I've kind of sent you the link of my webinar and you need to start coming in to show up. They need to show up. That is one of the challenges that you're going to face. And with experience, you're going to learn, okay, I did this, they did not came. Then I did this, they came. Okay. What worked, you're going to double down on the work work. Then what you're going to work on is the retention rate. Once people start coming in, people start going out as well. So you need to be starting, okay, what did I did that made that person go away? We need to stop. We need to start eliminating those pieces which are not working for us and start adding pieces of the person where people are actually retaining. The retention rate increases. Once the retention rate increases is where you are actually going to sell them. Only when the people are going to retain in your whole webinar, towards the end of your webinar, you're going to sell them something. If people are leaving in the first 15-20 minutes, they're missing out the invitation part of it. So you need to master this art so that they can stay till the end using a lot of hooks and psychological triggers, and towards the end of it, so that you can sell them something, and then you start increasing conversion rate. So the last 15 checklist point is going to be the conversion rate. So these are the couple of challenges that I've kind of mentioned. There are 1,000 different challenges you're going to face across the journey. This is something that I've kind of listed on, even top of mind. And thanks so much for making this video me and the topic of our video. Be aware of these things, make a list of these things, because you are going to come across these things one day or the other. Cool. Thank you so much. May peace and blessings be upon you and your loved ones. Adios.